Today we're taking a look at these NCAAB matches, which are happening on Friday, February 18, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Missouri vs Mississippi State. There weren't a lot of highlights, but Javon Pickett did have 13 points. Dawin Gordon added 11 points with 3 3-pointers, while Trevon Brazile contributed 8 points and 8 rebounds. The Tigers only score 66 points per game and are one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the nation, making just 28.5% of their shots from long range. They give up 70.6 points per game and are bad at defending the three, allowing opponents to shoot 36% from deep. Kobe Brown leads Missouri with 12.8 points and 8 rebounds per game, while Pickett scores 10 points per game. Amari Davis is right behind him with 9.9 points per contest. While it hasn't been able to get over the hump against good competition, Mississippi State is a solid team that will take advantage of an opportunity here against a beatable opponent at home. Not much has gone right for Missouri on either side of the ball, and this is a particularly bad matchup for the Tigers against Mississippi State's physicality in the paint. There are not many positives for Missouri to feel good about, as the Tigers rank 255th or worse in effective field goal percentage on both sides of the ball, due to some horrendous numbers on the perimeter. Defensive rebounding has also been a huge problem, and that presents a matchup issue against Mississippi State ranks 30th nationally in offensive rebounding, a mark that will likely only go up with Smith getting healthier. Missouri hasn't even been competitive against tough opposition on the road, losing by 17 points or more against teams like Iowa State, Liberty, Florida State and Alabama away from home. The Bulldogs are better than their current record indicates and have more than enough talent to handle struggling Missouri. Our first betting pick is Mississippi State minus 10.5. The Bulldogs are 13-11-1 against the spread and have covered in their last 2 games after also narrowly losing to LSU on the road. Overs are 14-11 for the Bulldogs after the Alabama game went narrowly over the betting total to snap a streak of 3 straight unders. It's been a mixed bag for the Mississippi State offense, which is around the national average, with 72.8 points per game on shooting splits of 52.8% from 2 and 32.7% from 3. Mississippi State is better scoring-wise defensively at 67.2 points per game allowed, although opponents have shot the ball well at 51.3% from 2 and 32.7% from 3. Malina ranks 3rd in the SEC with 18.2 points per game, while adding 3.9 steals per contest. Tolu Smith chips in 11.9 points and 6 rebounds per game on 57% shooting from the field, although he missed significant time with multiple injuries, while North Carolina transfer Garrison Brooks piles up 11.4 points, plus 6.8 rebounds per contest. Ohio U vs Kent State. The Kent State Golden Flashes enter this game in fantastic form as they are in the middle of a 7-game winning streak, including a 13-point road victory against the Toledo Rockets in their last game. In that game, Kent State's defense was solid as it only allowed 59 points, while forcing the opposition into shooting just 35.5% from the floor. The quality defensive performance was somewhat expected since the Golden Flashes are allowing just 63.9 points per game. Now Kent State will be looking to extend its winning streak with a conference home game up next. Ohio has continued to establish themselves as one of the best teams in the MAC for much of the year, and even though they'll be going on the road in this one, they'll still feel plenty confident and be able to come away with a win. Ohio's offense is one of the few in the conference that has the depth and experience to find success against Kent State, and that'll be evident in this one. Beyond that, Ohio has found ways to exert its dominance on the defensive end as well, and that balance between the two sides differentiates them from much of their opponents. The Ohio Bobcats have been playing some solid basketball lately as they have won each of their last 3 games, including a 13-point home victory against the Miami Redhawks in their last game. In that game, Ohio's offense was unstoppable, scoring 91 points while shooting 50.9% from the floor and 39.3% from the 3-point line. However, that quality result was somewhat expected since the Bobcats have won 13 of their first 15 conference games. Now Ohio will be looking for another conference victory with a road game up next on Friday. Our first betting pick: Ohio, +1. Kent State's offense has the ability to get hot, as they've shown over the last few weeks, especially given Ohio's lack of elite defending. The Golden Flashes rank 196th nationally in scoring, but in the first meeting, struggled from behind the three-point line. They were able to win the turnover battle though, as well as double up the Bobcats on the offensive glass, both of which are necessities, to grab the win on Friday night. The Golden Flashes only have two double-figure scorers but Sincere Carey, 17.8 ppg, 4.6 apt, is the leader. As one of the best scorers in the conference, his length on the outside has been a massive advantage, and it's no surprise that he had 26 points in the first meeting. Not to be forgotten in the mix is Malik Jacobs, 11.7 ppg, 7.3 rpg, who was Kent State's only other double-figure scorer in the first meeting. Defensively, Kent State has been of the best defenses in the conference, and this can be a real point of difference in the rematch. Ohio had one of their best defensive nights of the season in the first meeting, but that's out of the norm for this defense. They come in ranked 44th nationally in scoring defense and are top 50 in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. The biggest advantage is on the glass, where they rank 45th nationally in defensive rebounding and should be able to keep Ohio from generating many second chance points. Our second betting pick is under 134.5. Fort Wayne vs Wisconsin Green Bay. The Green Bay Phoenix have gotten stellar play out of junior forward Emmanuel Ansong this season, as he is playing 29.3 minutes and is averaging 11.3 points, 5.2 rebounds, 0.7 assists, 0.6 blocks, and 0.7 steals per game. He is shooting the ball relatively well as he is 50.7% from the floor, 27.5% from the three-point line, and 62.5% from the free throw line. In his last game against Milwaukee, Ansong finished with just a single point, 4 rebounds, and a block in 33 minutes. This is a great spread even if the Mastodons are on the road. Fort Wayne's key strength are the direct weaknesses of Green Bay. While the Mastodons are adept at shooting the three ball and rebounding, both of those categories are a weakness of the Phoenix. In addition, Fort Wayne still have aspirations of gaining the top spot in the Horizon League, so they will be motivated to keep the momentum of the 5-game streak alive. Green Bay is below average in both offensive and defensive efficiency rankings, both rankings in the 300s. Senior guard Jared Godfrey has been playing extremely well for the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons, averaging 15.4 points, 4.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 1.8 steals in 33.2 minutes per game. He is shooting the ball a robust 47.6% from the field, 38.6% from beyond the arc, and 79% from the charity stripe. In his last game against Cleveland State, Godfrey played 48 minutes and finished with 20 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 4 turnovers. Our first betting pick is Purdue Fort Wayne -5. It has been a season of streak for the Green Bay Phoenix this season. Unfortunately, almost all of their streaks have been negative. Their latest streak, an 8-game losing streak, has the team looking for its season to reach its end. The team has just 4 regular season games left, 2 against teams at the top half of the Horizon League, Fort Wayne and Cleveland State. The Phoenix also have 2 road games left. They are streaking on the road as well, to the tune of 11 straight losses this season. Green Bay went to 0-11 on the road thanks to its performance in Milwaukee on Sunday. Sunday's game at Milwaukee may have truly been the rock-bottom point of the season for Green Bay. After getting out to a 22-17 halftime lead, the wheels completely came off in the second half for the Phoenix. Milwaukee would go on a 19-0 run and completely control the game in the second half. For the afternoon, the Phoenix shot an abysmal 26% from the field overall and 22% from 3-PT range. Additionally, they were out-rebounded by Milwaukee 38-30. The Phoenix were led by Cade Myers' career-high 18 points and 15 points from Nate Jenkins. The team is now 4-21 overall and 3-13 in the conference. Fort Wayne sits at 16-10 overall and 11-6 in the conference, thanks to a 5-game winning streak. With just 4 games left in the conference regular season, the Mastodons do not have any room for error if they hope to steal the regular season conference title. They will need help, with only 1 game against a team ahead of them down the stretch in Oakland. Either way, the Mastodons will be a threat in the conference tournament based on their recent play. On Monday night, Fort Wayne pulled out its biggest win of the season in surviving a triple overtime thriller to take down the number 1 team in the conference, Cleveland State. The Mastodons were not to be denied on their way to a 102-98 3-OT win. Trailing by 14 in the second half, the Dons battled back and forced overtime on a triple by Damian Chongquai at the buzzer. They survived a scare in the second overtime when Cleveland State missed 2 free throws with 1 second left in a tie game. After a layup put Fort Wayne up 2 with 33 seconds left in the third overtime, they sealed the game with 2 free throws for the final score. Jalen Pipkins led the Dons with a career-high 27 points, and Jared Godfrey added 20 points to lead 4 different players in double digits on the night. Fort Wayne forced the usually sure-handed Vikings into 24 turnovers, including 15 Mastodon steals. Our second betting pick is under 130.5. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.